9 a.m. on Christmas morning. I am still half asleep. We are headed to get some breakfast at pretty much the only place I know that is open for breakfast. And then we are headed to Gellert Bats to just relax and hang out, which sounds so amazing right now. So I guess since it's Christmas, it's fitting that we say what we got each other for Christmas.
Oh yeah. Janella got me a Kindle Paperwhite.
And Taylor got me some AirPods, which I'm super excited about because I didn't really know if I need them, but the minute I started using them, I was like, this is the life. The best breakfast at Pete and Flat White. I would highly recommend. We had 3 scrambled eggs each, and you get 3 toppings for €7. We haven't had anything other than like croissants for breakfast.
I'm making it my goal this week, our whole trip, not to repeat any meal. So you've probably seen me eat tons of blueberry muffins and cinnamon swirls. This week, I'm limiting myself to 1 of everything.
We'll see. We are making our way to Gellert Spa to go to the bats for the day. The minute we got to this bridge, the scenery and the landscape just got so cool. There's like this massive hill over here. The bridge that we're on is the Liberty Bridge, I believe, and it's painted a really, really pretty green. Down the river, there's a lot of buildings and some more hills. After the baths, we plan on climbing to the top of this hill and seeing what views we can see. So for the Gellert Spa, you can book reservations online beforehand, and I believe it costs about €20 a person to come to the spa, and I believe you don't have a time limit or entry time or anything. It's open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and I believe you could stay here all day if you wanted to.
One thing that I'm nervous about is I have read online that the major pool here is not heated. So we're gonna have to be careful with that.
We have got our tickets. Well, we purchased our tickets online, so we went to the line that gave us the locker keys. So we are headed to the entrance right now. And we bought the GoPro, so we're gonna switch to the GoPro now.
We just dropped all of our stuff off in the locker, and we're gonna go find the baths. It's a little bit cooler than a hot tub, but warm enough where you could just sit in here all day.
1 hour done. How many more can we do? look at it from afar.
We are done with the baths. We are not great at just relaxing, so
we lasted like an hour and a half.
We got bored after an hour.
All right, so we are gonna get back our wristbands, head out, and then we'll tell you all about our experience. Let me tell you our experience. So we got here at 10 a.m., which is when it opens, so there was really not that long of a line, and if you've already pre-purchased your ticket, you can skip the line and go straight to get your wristbands for the lockers. When you're purchasing your tickets online, you can either get a cabin or a locker. The cabin gives you a lot more room to be able to change. I think there's like a bed to relax in, maybe towels and flip-flops, but we got the locker and we brought our own flip-flops and we brought our own towel. So after you walk in, we thought that there would be a separate men's and women's locker room, and Taylor and I were gonna have to like divide our stuff, take showers separately, and then meet back up later. But there's only one locker room with everyone in it. Now everyone was super respectful about the fact that it was men and women, so everyone was fully clothed the entire time, and if you wanted to change, like there was clear changing rooms and separate showers for men and women. I think I counted 5 true baths. There's the main one in the middle where you can only go in if you have a shower cap. And then there's like the men's side and the women's side, and each of those have 2 hot tubs, and each of those have different temperatures. So if you like warmer hot tubs, you can stay in that one. Then you can go across and go to the one that's a little cooler. You can stay at the baths all day, but we only lasted about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then came the fun part where I'm gonna be super dramatic, but it was horrible trying to shower and get dressed and feel decent after you come out of there, because you have all the chlorine and all you want to do is shower, and there was a line for the shower, and there's no curtains with the shower, there was no soap. So I was a little frustrated because I was wet and cold. I just wanted to shower and take like a proper shower, but I ended up not being able to do that. But at the end of the day, it's Christmas. It was a great experience in the baths. We had a great time. It was 20 euros each. So now we are going to hike the hill right across from us. And we have about 3 hours until we need to go back to the apartment to properly shower and get ready for our Christmas dinner tonight. I am so out of shape. Every single climb we do, I'm dragging behind.
She's struggle busing hard.
People on a Segway tour, and I'm just mad I didn't think about doing that. But one guy just tried to run over the other guy with the Segway. It was pretty entertaining. I'm happy now that I have my second cup of coffee for the day. I am really dragging, and we found a Hard Rock cafe up here for Taylor to get a quick pin. And then we're headed to the apartment. cleaned up, took a shower, feel...
As we were saying, we are finally headed to dinner. It's a 10-minute walk from our flat, and
it's called Caviar and the Bowl.
Caviar and Bowl, or and the Bowl.
And we have a set course of maybe like five set courses, 8 set courses, something like that.
It's gonna be interesting.
And here we go.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was probably the best meal we have ever eaten. We had
8 courses total.
8 courses.
And 2 pre-courses.
2 pre-courses. We'll skip the pre-courses. They were little like samples, but the first real course was a carpaccio, which is a very thin slice of meat with some mango chutney, cherry tomatoes, and amaretto caviar. The second course was
the goat cheese.
Goat cheese. We can skip that one.
It was a little too much, like too big of a portion. It should have just been like half because it was super dense and tart, and it was like infused with beet. So
beetroot.
I thought it was good. He didn't finish all of it, but that's okay.
Course 3 was black calamari. So calamari with the ink.
Was my favorite for sure.
It was amazing. The best calamari we've ever had. And
it had this like syringe for you to put the lemon juice on.
Yeah.
So we did that. And then the 4th one was the duck pasta. They made handmade pasta, stuffed it with duck. This really good like foam sauce came in. And some caviar on the top of that one, I think?
No, it was cocoa. There was a cocoa flake.
And then there was a palate cleanser.
Palate cleanser, which was a lime
yogurt.
Yeah, it was kind of like sherbet, sorbet.
Yeah.
And course 6 was
that one was the fish. So we cleansed our palates to eat the fish.
And then it was a French sturgeon with Hungarian gnocchi. I thought it was really good.
It wasn't my favorite, but like it was good.
Yeah.
I never had sturgeon before, so I didn't really know what to expect, but it was good.
And then we had a beef blade, which was a little...
It looked like a really tiny fillet, but it was like brisket.
Yep. And it was extremely tender. It was awesome.
Yeah, it literally reminded me of brisket. Like it just felt, there was no bone, but it just like, you put your fork in it and it just melted in your mouth. Oh my God, it was so amazing. And then for dessert, we got 2 different ones. We got a pumpkin, it was like a pumpkin puree. And then mine was a Christmas dessert. And it came like an ornament and it said like Merry Christmas or wishing you a Merry Christmas. And it just had a bunch of, a bunch of like mousse inside of it and some like fruit preserves overall. And the total for the 2 of us was 150 USD. So really not bad at all for those 8 courses. And it was basically like a Michelin star restaurant feel.
Yeah, not cheap, but not outrageous for what we got.
We wanted to do something special for Christmas, so we definitely got the Christmas experience, and it was such a wonderful night. They were so helpful.
Yeah, the staff was great. Overall, perfect.
It was called Caviar and Bowl, and so the first 3 or 4 courses came with a little bit of caviar on the top, which we were kind of uncertain about because we don't really eat caviar normally, but it was amazing. Every single thoughtfully created piece of caviar on there. It was one of the best experiences we have ever had.
Right now it is 7:30, but we are wiped out. We did not sleep much last night. We had a busy day today, so we're gonna go home and crash.
Maybe read, but we are definitely going to sleep soon. And then we have a ton planned for tomorrow. We have some synagogues, some cathedrals, and we are gonna try to go back to the Buddha Castle. the Fisherman's Bastion and see the Parliament building from across the river. So we have a ton of things to do tomorrow.
We're basically gonna try to cover all of Budapest in one day.
So good night for now and Merry Christmas again.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.